Hey guys, we want to thank everybody for attending and for watching Dr. Coolong's presentation. I'm going to start by introducing myself. I'm Savannah Tanner. I'm the county agent in Emanuel County through the University of Georgia. So we're glad to see everybody, and we hate that it couldn't be in person this year, but today we have Dr. Tim Coolong with us. He's going to answer some of you guys' questions as you get those submitted. So if you have any questions, please type them in, and we'll be glad to get those answered for you.
All right, so the first question looks like, based on what we've seen, what do you think would be optimal timing for use of chicken litter in conventional and organic onion production, pre-plant or later in the season? I would suggest, based on a couple of things. One, food safety purposes, you'd want to go out, obviously, prior to the season, assuming it's not pasteurized poultry litter. And then based on some of the work that Kate Cassidy did here on her postdoc and PhD in warm season crops, I would probably put that out pre-plant, probably a month or so prior to getting into the ground. You'll probably lose a little bit of that initially, but I think as that poultry litter comes online, it'll be there available for your plants. And that is one thing I did want to mention, that with conventional fertilizers, we've seen in onions, the first few weeks after transplant, they don't really have many roots. They're putting new roots out from the root plate. And so we can come in a little bit later with them, and they're immediately available. I think some of the issues we've seen in yields and some of the trials we've done has been part of that timing issue with putting out those fertilizers, particularly like the feather meal based ones, a little bit too early pre-plant. They kind of do their thing, they start releasing, and we're losing some of that before the onions have roots pulled up.
I don't have any more right now, Dr. Coolong. If you guys will, do you guys have any more questions?
Yeah, yesterday we didn't have too many questions, so it wouldn't surprise me if we don't have too many today.
All righty. Well, if there's no more questions, I think we guys have everything that we need. So if there's no more questions, we'll see you guys at a later date.
Thanks for logging in, everybody. We appreciate it. Oh, there's one more question.
Did it just... I didn't see that.
The question was, do we have any fact sheets or publications on this info? We don't right now, since a lot of this is fairly new, but we're going to be trying to pull some of that together, particularly as we're doing the second year of some of these onion trials. So we do not have it right now, but we will probably moving forward after this season.
the next one just says it'd be beneficial to have some summary to share with growers.
Agreed, absolutely.
So. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Any more? I don't see any more this time. Not that I saw this time. All righty. Well, we thank you guys for joining us, and please give us a call if you guys have any questions.
Thank you very much, everybody.
One more. Also, did you notice any differences in disease pressure with any of the treatments?
So this is a really good question. So based on what we have seen in commercial fields, I was expecting some of our poultry litter-based treatments, especially at the high rate, to have more disease. In Tifton, in that trial, they did have a little bit more disease. Up here in Watkinsville, in the complementary trial, because we have such low disease pressure up here, we did not see any. So we did see a little bit of a bump down in South Georgia. I would expect it to be a lot more noticeable if we were right in the middle of onion producing country. So if we were in Tatnall or Toombs County, I would expect that difference to be greater because there's so much more pressure.
Any more? Okay, I really think that this was the last one. You guys have our contact information. You can access that on the conference website. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let us know. We'll be glad to answer those however we can. But again, we thank you guys for joining, and we hope to see you soon.